All right, boys and girls, it's been a hot minute. I'm currently fighting the shader boss because apparently there was an update. So while we do that, I'm gonna check on my dumplings. I got some dumplings in the steamer. We're gonna sit here with a vibe. I am gonna have to create a whole new character though. So it's been a little while. I'm a little rusty. It's really all I can say. All right, display. Make sure everything is looking kind of good. Sorry, there's some stuff in the background. Just put this down a little bit, and down a little bit, and down a little bit, and down a little bit. All right. We're at 21%. We're fighting the shader boss at 21%. We're doing terrible. Bring this up. Make sure everything else is working. We are good. Okay, cool. All right. So that said, we're just probably gonna be chilling. Honestly, and we're gonna go default most likely. But as you can see down here, nice little corner. Still gotta fight that shader boss. Relax, most easiest preset. Easy to move difficult, slow turn down. Resource gain is increased. No, I don't want that. But I also don't want this. That is like true custom. No, yeah, we'll deal with that. We'll just call it what it is. Solo dolo. Ba, 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 ba. I don't want to do anything while we are waiting for the shaders to finish. So I'm going to take this opportunity to possibly go check my dumplings. They should be done. So I could probably stuff them in my face, burn my mouth off, and we'll call it good. But it is one of those days again. Sorry, guys, again about this. I was totally not prepared. Had I known that there was an update, well, a driver update that I had pulled down, I would have made sure that all my games were updated, trader-wise. Because then we would have been able to fucking take care of shit. Alright, so dumplings are ready. I am still waiting for the shader boss. So we're gonna eat and chill. And I'm sorry for the delay. Again, I apologize. I'm a little off my game because it's been a while since I've streamed. I keep saying this for those of you who've been around and catch my streams from time to time. I've been trying to get back into the regular, but it's a little hard. Might be an excuse, might not be. It might just how life is going right now. But I'm gonna attempt. I've been getting back into a lot of creative survival games, so this one I've been playing. I played off stream with a whole lot of people, and have kind of enjoyed it. I'm currently playing Hightail, just vibing on a friend's server, learning the game, and I cannot say anything bad about Hightail, honestly. Well, a few things here and there, but we're not going to talk about Hightail. We're here to talk about Enshrouded. Older game, everybody knows it. First time I'm playing is solo. Like I said, I've been running around with a bunch of other people too. So. So yeah, sorry, shuffling my face while we fight the shader boss. I would love to just jump right into the game, and I should have probably just not hit the go live button until I was ready to go into the game. But apparently there are drops happening, and I know some people are trying to catch them. A couple friends I know kind of like, yeah, hey, play it and try it and stream it because you're a streamer. It's like, I'll give it a try, but kind of here we are right now. Just waiting for the shaders, and we'll get through this. We'll get through this. I can tell you this though, at this rate, I will probably finish dinner and then we'll be able to play. Because I just eat incredibly fast. I was saying, there are apparently some drops that are happening between now and the 5th, so the next 3 days. Some Valentine's Day stuff or whatnot that's happening for Enshrouded. So make sure you guys are, got your drops enabled or got your accounts linked and all that fun jazz. I'm trying, guys. I really am trying. I really am. I'm stuffing my face as fast as I can, but it's that shader boss down in the bottom left-hand corner. He's almost done. Almost done. Right, we got him at 25% health remaining. If we're lucky, for those of you who are hanging out or just kind of like cruising on through, hopefully gameplay will be done by the commercial break that's going to be in, we'll say, 6 minutes. It'll be over in about 6 minutes because you got 3 minutes of the commercials and roughly about 3 minutes of commercials depending on how it's set. And then from there, it's just a matter of like, yeah, hopefully we get into the game. We play for an hour and a half, maybe 2. Play some more tomorrow. We call it good. Maybe I've timed this right. I don't know. So, well, for those of you who might be stopping by, new to the channel, those of you who may have forgotten who I am, my name is Ninja. I go by Ninja Vibs, but people call me Ninja. I'm an Army vet. I've been streaming for a really long time. And then I've been streaming off and on for a really long time. But as the rest of my biography, blurb, 2 cents, elevator speech, however you want to put it, on the profile says, I'm a vet, I am brash, I am outspoken. If that doesn't bother you, come hang out. Well, hey, come hang out. If it still bothers you and you still want to hang out, that is perfectly fine. We can agree to disagree on a lot of things. But I know we can agree the shader boss is going to suck. And ads are going to be starting in 6 seconds. So, hang on to your butts, and we'll be back. All right. Okay. Apparently, we're coming off the shitter bus. I was almost correct. So. Oh, shit. Twitch drops. I haven't linked my Twitch account yet. I gotta take care of that. But I gotta return to main menu. I gotta create a new character. This is what I should have been doing this entire time, you know? Instead of just sitting here stuffing my face. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. Oh. You know what? Just because I want to be a little confusing to people. Just because. A little
Long
bit.
ago, a wanderer brought an enthralling gift to the people of Embervale. The elixir. It was a cure, a blessing, a weapon. Once concealed by the ancients, its might had been set free. With it came power, mistrust, and a longing for more. Humanity dug the elixir wells, ripping apart the land and each other to quench their thirst. Elixir and blood, a drop for a drop. But from the depths of the wells, an unforeseen curse crept into Embervale. The Shroud, a ruinous fog which sought only to spread and devour. Facing their downfall, ancients and humans united to forge the Flameborn. Now, your time has come. Awake.
So, to be very honest, when I'm playing games like this, I'm usually brought in on somebody else's game. And I'm running with a group of people, so I'm kind of like just the, hey, go here, gather this, do this type thing. Or, you know, kind of like, almost like an NPC. So it was brought to my attention that I have no idea how to build an Enshrouded. It was highly recommended that I do learn how to build an Enshrouded so I can, you know, eventually, not necessarily not be useful, but help out, make things better. If that makes sense. Oh, that's right. I need... I need to do something really fast. Something I don't want to do. There's more bones down through that cave. There we go. I remember how to do the backpacks. Tell you what though, playing this with 2 players, 3 players, 4 players had an unexpected side effect, at least one that I wasn't aware of. And that was essentially the game actually adjusting incrementally the damage that enemies do. So if you're playing at like, 200% or 100% enemy damage, that's still a decent amount of damage, right? But then you get somebody to join you, it ticks up just that little more. And then somebody else joins you guys, so you have a total of 3 players. It ticks up even more. And at one point in time, I was playing with some friends, and that's exactly what happened. Like the settings had caused the enemies to tick up so high, like to tick up so out of our range, even though we were still around the same level caps as the enemies. It was just their like overall increased damage had just, yeah, it got a little stupid and they were laying a hurting on us. So we had to restart that run, which is fine. But I can't build a flame altar, Lieutenant Dan. I ain't got no, I ain't got no goodies. And by goodies, I mean I ain't got no materials. You guys run over. I had you. I had you. And I know, not exactly the best gameplay. Everybody's been here. Everybody's done this. It's just the last few games I played of Enshrouded, the save files didn't want to be. So we're starting from the beginning. Alright, we're communing with the flame. Yeah, alright. We need to do some... I don't have a shroud for it, so I can't upgrade it. We can get the shroud core when I get the blacksmith. I don't ever recall seeing the forger, personally. So we gotta do some... running around and gathering. So many games. So many games that I'm playing right now that everyone has a different interact button. Yes, I will take some wolf ribs. Please and thank you. Gotta make sure you eat. Nope. Nope. Look at that. Alright. String, tarn, cloth. Look at that. It's gloves. I'll have that. All right. You, back to you. Gonna need you at some point. Need you at some point. And I don't have enough, so let's go. Let's be looking. You know, it almost feels like I put my base down in the wrong spot. What? I'm pretty sure I did. Because I was supposed to come down this way and then go that way. Because I was supposed to get told about cooking chicken and meats. No, no, I don't want to do that. Fuck. Yep. See, these are where the string is coming from. I knew I was missing something over there. But mind you, I can lay down and sleep. I've got a slight, nice little bed here. But we got rats. Wait, whoa, whoa. Those rats messed me up. I don't need old books. In fact, I don't even know if we can use old books. One would think you know, would allow you to like recycle the pages somehow, turn it into like not torn paper, but like, you know, recycled paper. Oh, excuse me. Oh, did I not finish reading it? No, I did not. Nope, yeah, give me your shield. Alright. Well, that's cool. I didn't want to die, so. Fuel reserve. You there. You there. Keep you there. Excuse me. We should be good. Maybe I should go Micah's to play with me. Maybe tomorrow. Or Wednesday. No, maybe not Wednesday. That is an exercise day, kind of like today. So also part of the reason why I was late. Come here. I will take your ribs. Oh, okay. You're just gonna give me your bones. That's fine. But one of the biggest things about these survival games, and I guess maybe more in general with all my old open world games, open world experiences I've had, I can't English. I can't English tonight. All my experiences with open world games or open world creative survival games is that there's sometimes feel like there's too much to do. And you get super kind of just like not necessarily overstimulated, but maybe overworked. Oh, overworked doesn't sound right either. It's just one of those things where it just feels like there's too much. So like I said, I usually end up running around behind whoever I'm playing. As of recent, it's been my partner, and we've just been kind of just running around playing games, honestly. Now, for those of you who might watch the VOD and be like, "Hey, Ninja, who's your partner?" Secret. If you're in the know, you know. If you don't know, you're gonna have to wait for a later date. I'm sorry. What up? What's going on, Smalls? How you been? You get the old lady settled from when we were playing Helldivers the other day? Or Trip went okay? She came home, everything was good? Oh, no, not that one. I need this one. Snowpocalypse hasn't murdered you yet? I mean, by murdered, I mean froze you. Hell yeah. Alright, crafting. That's the water utilities. I'm not looking for a drain. I am looking for... I'll build a wall. remember correctly, you have to go get the... do that way first. Double digits, he says. Bro, it's been double digits here for me to where I'm at all week. Double digits ain't much to brag about, though, man. I have skill points? I do have skill points. Question is which way I want to go. I don't necessarily want to be a caster. I want to be somebody you can kind of like take a little bit of a beating, but still keep going, you know? I'm going to have to dip into warrior this time around. Normally I run through the tank. Use some warrior into survivor for endurance. I can't even make a backpack. Hell, I can't even make one. Honestly, this shouldn't change. Oh. Yeah, Smalls. You're gonna laugh at me. I have never learned the system. Nope, that's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. That's also what I wanted. You don't want to eat that, but alright. Master building mode. Now, okay. Now we're going to learn how to build. Oh, I'm already out of rocks. Excellent. And already, I know I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I got ads. Oh, okay. Well, what? Nope, 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 nope. We gotta lay that foundation first. Then I gotta lay this. Right there. That's my door. Seems a little too wide for a door. Oh, that is the door. Come on, game. Well, that's why I put that in the wrong spot. No, no, I'm doing Enshrouded. There are some drops happening, and I was requested to stream Enshrouded. Nibsy.
What in the fuck knuckles is this?
She's my girlfriend, you intolerant shit.
Whoa! Pump the hate brakes, Fox and friends. I'm just surprised anyone would date you, especially Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony.
Let's see how it is. Yeah, okay. Really and truly, Gimsy, if you're listening, I'm also learning this game. I have not built in this game. To save my life. So. I do build in certain games. Lies and slander. Potato. I helped build in Oscar. I helped build in Hightail, surprisingly enough. Does the word get redone? Yes, it always gets redone. Why? I don't necessarily get the inspiration. I can't even see the inspiration, honestly. That's a lot. I don't always normally get the. I have the roof material. Why is... I appreciate the Lord Gimsy as always. There we go. Now it's making sense. Oh, I don't need another one there. What? What in the... What is that? There. Right. Also, why do I have two hammers? Give me my plant fiber. All right, now we should be able to finally build our roof. And you know what? We might just do. Eh. She's a little wonky. Oh, she's a lot of wonky. She is a lot of wonky. Holy crap. You know what? Now I understand why people just move into existing houses in this game. Holy. Please tell me that's better looking. You're the problem child right now. You're still the problem child right now. Or are you now not the problem child and everybody else is the problem child? Oh, what's going on, Rooster? Elsuck? How you doing? Why you bring them to me, Rooster? I'm being very, very bad at building in this game. Stock, how you been, man? It's been a long time since we talked. even if it was just, you know, about games and streams and whatnot. What up, Rooster? You know, all right, cool. Well, you know, it's gonna look shoddy. Will it keep the rain off my head? Probably not. It's been good. It's been good, Sock. Oh, wrestling's gonna start soon, and you're rushing to get the rice on. Well, remember, listen to the angry Mulan man. Wash your rice. All right. Oh, you know, Sock, it's been good. I've been like life in general has been good. I have, however, been struggling to keep I don't know. That's just how the character looks, all right? You always watch, yeah, hell yeah, Rooster. I don't know, Jason. I don't know. All right, he just does. No, but suck. Yeah, no. What I was gonna say is that I've had a want to stream. I just had not had a single player game to play. That's kind of really sucked me in because I mean, for those of you who know me who know me from like my mixer days and stuff like that, you guys know I love my story games, right? And it's been hard to keep and maintain streaming when you just don't have the drive for it anymore. That's on my list. Oh hell yeah, food's always good. Thank you, Sock. I appreciate you. You go enjoy dinner. We'll catch up. We'll catch up again. I know we will. We will see each other around. All right. Now we gotta go find fabric. So you gotta go find fabric. Game doesn't give me fabric. Oh yeah, man. We'll catch up. Don't worry, Sock. Go enjoy your food. And I'll catch you around. Like even Bruce and I haven't, have yet to fully catch up. We just catch up when we can. I am not hungry. I have berries. Oh god. Oh god, that roof is terrible. Alright, so we got the bed. I'm not hungry. I have food. My stomach looks good. Get through all the shinies, so we don't even worry about that right now. Pants. Make some shoes. Those, delete those. I don't know why I have two hammers. Delete the hammer. I need to make a chest. So I can dump some junk into it. That in there. Put that in there. Cook that. Take that with me. Leave the hammer here. But everybody coming over from Rooster Stream, I appreciate you guys coming in. Even if you just come in, hang out for a little bit, and then, you know, go on and explore the world of streamers and find you a streamer that you enjoy hanging out with. Or playing a game that is of your interest, you know? Give me your bones. Alright, where is this dude? Cross the bridge. In there, possibly. Oh wait, I can't even make the grappling hook. I remember now how we get across here. Don't mind me. I'm out here. You don't see me. And yes, for those who are asking if I'm playing this on a lower tier difficulty, I am. I'm playing it on regular. So there's a lot of things here that I don't necessarily have to worry about, like starvation. And smaller amounts of enemies. those and that. Oh, okay. You're just gonna come at me. Cool. That works out. Who was that? Dodge that if your friend is melee. You're not wrong, Mace. I just, how can I put it? I play a lot of games that have different styles of dodging over on the YouTube side of things. I see you. Mari, thank you. I'm just chilling right now, so is the content nice? I try to make it as best as I can be. Nope. Oh. I totally screwed that up. Oh shit. But Mace, as I was going to say, I play a lot of games that have different styles of blocks and or dodges, and I forget them a lot. As you saw. Mari, I'm not familiar with your name. Are you, are you a big Enshrouded fan, Mari? Here's the secret though, Mace. I've played this before. I'm playing this again. One, so I can learn how to build. Primarily, that's the biggest thing. I'm trying to learn how to build this game because every time I play a game like this, I'm usually running with my partner, and they are the builder. They love building. They love crafting. They love doing all that fun stuff. I'm just the go-getter. I'm like the pack mule, honestly. And then depending on the game we're playing, it's one of those where it's like I'm just the fighter. Like, I wouldn't say I'm just the fighter, but I'm like usually the one that's front line when it comes to playing games with my partner. All right. So I'm familiar with the game. It's to remember the controls, and it's honestly just to learn how to build in this one. The most recent game I've been playing that I know how to build. I do like it. My problem with it is the camera when you're trying to place things like the roofs, which is why I understand why people should go for like flat roofs. I tried to throw on a peak roof. I'll have to show you when I go back to the house, and it is not the greatest at all. It is bad. All right, let's go. Round two. Round two, homie. the blacksmith. We needed him to kind of continue what we're doing. Who was that? Hey, Base, thank you for the subscription over on the YouTube side of things. I appreciate you. Survivor, find the driver, place him in my home with a summoning staff. So go back, build the summoning staff, and then bring the blacksmith in, and then he's going to give us a bunch of quests. Of which is to build the forge so you can start making metal stuff. But as you can see, I barely have my clothes. Well, that was a wolf. I heard you. Actually, yeah, I would appreciate that. If you got a tip to help me with the peaked roofs, I will definitely take that advice. Oh no! On the YouTube side of things, if you guys are prepared, we got ads inbound. 3 minutes. Not YouTube. Twitch side. Twitch side. Anything here? Chest. A mana potion. All right. So, Mace, be prepared for this shocking little starter hut that I made. Because, like I said, the roof is just in shambles. So, like, this is good, right? I would say I placed that fairly well. I would also say I placed that actually a lot better. This, not so much. That one back there, definitely not. Just make sure snapping is on, so you can use the mechanic. Once you're comfortable with the layout, and you can turn the snapping off in your Bex build. See, I tried using the snapping, and I don't know if it's because I didn't actually kick the slider on, but I gotta pull the hammer out of the chest, and I'll show you. Snap is on. Let's see. Let's remove that one. Oh no, I don't even have plant fiber. Great. Let me build a plant fiber block. Yeah, I told you. I told you. It was terrible. All right, so back into construction here. We'll remove that one. You know, let's see if we can get this down. All right, so in theory, that should be snapped, right? So we'll do that. We'll rotate that. Looks like it's okay. So it looks like it's snapping into place already. You know what, Mace? You are You're absolutely right. Yeah, and that's what I think it is too. My walls are uneven. But you know what? It's fine. It'll work. This will work. We'll call it good. Ish. Oh, I see what it did. Okay, so it held on to it. I don't have enough rocks. I love it here. All right, hold on. Papa needs a rolling stone. What are you gonna give me? You're just gonna give me your rope. I don't need you. I need an actual stone. Like I said, in this game, I am not the builder. My partner is. And of course, there's also that issue. You know what? We've got stone. We should be good. So to rebuild this wall, to make it flush, I would need to pull down the roof. I know, folks. This is riveting gameplay. Put that there. Go down to our roof. That should snap into place. That should snap into place. That looks much better. All right. May's coming in clutch with the feedback about the snapping. I thought I turned it on originally the first time. Apparently I did not. I was way off. I need to build you. Yeah, I had such a hard time when I first started playing. I went and joined the build server and learned. Okay, see, and that's the thing is that when I'm playing, like I said, with my friends or with my partner, it tends to be one of those where it's they handle something, like they handle the building, I handle like the gathering or the pack muling or the, you know, just like the overall kind of stuff. I don't need this. I need my backpack. This. I have so many torches.
Hey!
Alright, now how do I assign him to bed is occupied by Oswald Anders? Excellent. Okay. Hell, I've never done this. I've never even done like summoning the survivors that I find. Okay. So if I want your finer detail, okay. So this is something I'm gonna have to practice and just kind of keep working at. Got it. So as long as I keep working at it, keep playing, then I might get better at it. Okay. See, Minecraft is so much easier. Minecraft, I'm actually playing Hightail now. I talked about that a little bit earlier. And that one is, I understand the mechanics of building that one, and that's just basically based on your creativity and your ability to, finagle the blocks into the position you want them to be in. When I say finagle, I mean like literally, In this one, in Enshrouded, yeah, I was straight. Everybody else handled something else. I was handling, like I was just hunter-gatherer. Best way to describe it. So it's one of those things where it's like I'm now coming back to learn the fine tunings. Doesn't hurt on the Twitch side of things that they're currently doing like a Valentine's Day drop. So there's something I'm trying to get. Well, I mean, my partner and I are trying to get it, so we're both trying to make sure we get it. And it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, now I need to learn how to build this so I can be a little bit more effective. Because in certain games, so like Star Rupture is another game we play. I'm good at dealing with like mass filling when it comes to building. I'm good at dealing with, kind of like helping get things started. But once things get a little bit more complicated, we go into like the 2-tier or the 2-item builds. I kind of get like, just get told, hey, don't worry about it. Go grab XYZ. Go, get supplies. Go try to find blueprints, stuff like that. But at the same time, if you've not played Star Rupture, best way to think about it, a lot of people liken it to a little bit of Satisfactory. A lot of people think of it as Factorial, 3D Factorial with combat. And that one, it's a little bit easier, and sometimes you're reliant on two people to build something, especially when you're building mass bases for automation. Okay, I've already got, okay, don't need that. Don't want to try to resummon Anders. Stick not that in there. But you know the ins and outs of building maze, right? I'm pretty sure you've played a lot of games like this. Or just a lot of games in general, so you understand that every so often there's always going to be some sort of like combat and or building process you're going to have to learn. But yeah, I was strictly a combat boy when we started playing Enshrouded for the first time. All right, Anders, wake up.
To flame and glory.
What you got for me? Need 8 more stone. Definitely don't have the stuff for that. I have the stuff for that, but don't have the forge. No, I need the charcoal killing. Stone, scrap metal, and charcoal. So I need to build this before anything else. Sorry. All those like notifications bother me, so I'll sit there and I'll get rid of them as fast as I can. A water skin. What do I need for backpack? I need string. Alright, so we go find some rocks. First, we're going to talk to the flame. I noticed that on the higher difficulty levels, at least here within Enshrouded, and we tend to build where there's really no patrols around. We'll find them more on the roads and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in time we have a patrol wander in, but so far we haven't. Knock on wood. Can I get my torch? Thank you. And my logs. Dismantle. I'm not hungry. Oh, okay. Okay, game. Oh, it was 7. I keep pushing 8. That's... Speak of the devil. You wish that evil upon me, Ricky Bobby. I'm looking at you, Anders. Or, Anders. Mace. I'm looking at you. No, I don't want to. I wanted to eat. I pushed the wrong button for that. I can make string out of plant fiber, but 3 string for 1 plant fiber. I can make daggers now. At least once I get everything up and running, I need the bag. I need 5 string. Alright, you get the max comfort. Okay. That I'm aware of. You're not really spoiling anything for me, Anders. The character that I've played a lot more of is up in the 20s, give or take, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit of a minute since I've played that character. Because that save file is not my particular save file. So. I am highly aware of what you say. Remedial crafting, supplies. No, I need. I'm stealing your bed from you, Anders. All right. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Again, it goes back to the fact that I was straight brought into combat to do what was required of me for, that other people couldn't do or we needed filled, essentially. No, that's not where I need that. So don't need that. Essentials, don't need that. Where is... Oh, wait. Come here, Andrew. Wake up. That's what I need to do. Like I said, a lot of this stuff was handled by other people. So I'm still learning. What's the front of this thing? The front's there, okay. So put that there. I have wood. I have dirt. I have the wrong dirt. I have the wrong dirt. All right, this is the game that doesn't have a shovel. It requires a pick to do everything. The one thing I do like about this game, though, Mace, is the terrain terrain changes when you're making, or you're mining and stuff like that. I think it's a fantastic little subtle touch. All right, so I have the stone. I need the scrap. I'll have the charcoal. I can get the logs. All right, logs have been done. How much scrap do I have in here? I have 6. I have 7. I have the scrap. All I need now is the charcoal, and I build the bench. Oh. Sorry, just checking. Checking text messages that pop up, when you're in the middle of doing something. Hey, come do this. Hey, come do that. How much charcoal do I need? I need 10. No, I can't yoink that yet. All right, cool. All right, Anders. No, I don't want to talk to you. Can't do anything. You have nothing for me until we wait for... Got it. Always. It's always the woe. Those are one of the biggest woes, The biggest. All right. So we're waiting for the charcoal. Got the wood. Got berries. Some stuff around my inventory so I know what's going on. Put that so I have my shield. So when I'm out with my sword, I have something to defend myself with. Or even with my wand. All right, so while we wait, we need to get more fiber so I can make a shirt. What games do you play, Mace? Or anybody in general? What type of games do you guys enjoy playing the most? I play a little bit of everything. Pretty much, though, anything that's got a good story or good campaign, fantastic in my books. And I will sit there and I will, if it's a game I'm really interested in, or the storyline is amazing, I will no like that. I will play for hours on end. Really, Anders? I'm not going to question it. No, I'm not going to question it. Oh, that's new. Oh, it's stone. See, the forest I got into a little bit, but again, it was one of those games where it's like, again, people were like, hey, come play this game with us. We'll teach you how to play it. And then I just got delegated into the combat role. Again, not necessarily, complaining, but it's nice to learn the ins and outs of all the games that you play, Come here, sheep. Give me your meats. Yeah, and I guess personal opinion, when you're playing a game, a survival crafting game that requires like, you know, you can play by yourself, but it's more fun to play with other friends. Those are the ones I kind of get into the most, right? So like, yes. Again, it was one of those things that I never did, because like we'd go out, we would, you know, I would work with my friends or my partner, and we would free the crafters, get back to base, and because somebody else had a vision in mind, they would be the ones putting down the crafters, or, you know, building the base, or, you know, whatnot. So again, it was just like I walked around carrying a bag of materials we needed, and we did fighting. All right, cool. So we got the charcoal. Then we talk to Anders again. We build this. We find it in my bag. We find it on my bar. And we set it down. Not enough free space. All right, and now we take the charcoal, take what little scraps we have, and we will have metal plates, so we can eventually, hopefully, have armor. I just wasted a bandage. That was on the wrong bar. Oh. Okay, so do I need the wand for that again? Okay, so we've got the wand. Oh, I don't have more survivors. Oh, there. Okay, so we can... Oh, okay. So I can literally give him a 5-meter roaming range. And then you go that far. Okay, so he saves by his equipment, essentially. I didn't know that. Again, something... You learn something new every day. String. Throw you there. Throw you there, because I don't really need you guys right now. You... I know I can use you for something. That's probably for farming. Sticks there. Wooden arrows that I don't... For a bow that I don't have. Cloth. But I don't have enough string to make a shirt. Do I? I need one more string. Oh, I have a bunch of fibers. Did not know that. All right, now I have a shirt. So I don't have to run around looking like, you know, I'm trying out for Baywatch or something. So do you just like equip it and walk over to it? Yeah. Is that in my building plot? There's got to be a hole in my building plot somewhere. I don't want to make a random hole. Just outside. Just inside. Okay, so I could basically kind of like bring it and just fill it. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Alright, so forge is done. Talk to this guy so I can unpin the forge again. No. Talk to... There we go. Don't need that. Alright. You're supposed to have a quest for me. You don't have a quest for me? You do not have a quest for me. Don't need you. Don't necessarily need torch right now. Down here. You down here. Oh yay, it's raining. Alright. Forge, weapon, and armor. I can create a scrappy sword, a spike club, or any piece of armor. Oh, you need metal scraps. Alright. Need a fuck ton of plates. I've got the animal fur. No string, no cloth, no metal scraps. Alright, so now we gotta go find all this. You know what? I'm gonna put this back in here. This is still doing its thing, right? Okay, you're still cooking. Give me shroud spores. I don't want shroud spores. Don't know if I want to go down there yet. Alright, looks like we're going down here. Nope, no way. Back when I was streaming on a more regular basis, Mace, I did. I used to be a partner over on Mixer. So we would play games like Rocket League and stuff like that. On the more regular. As I've kind of like had to deal with life and a bunch of other stuff, I've kind of like taken a back seat and been playing with friends, and they would play with their subscribers and stuff like that. So as I get into it a little bit more, I might bring an option back. But it's a matter of just finding time, you know? No metal scraps down here? Man. There's a bunch of sticks. More string. You'd think you get some metal scraps off the like the barrels and stuff. Let's get out the shroud. Yep. You're not wrong. Aha, scrap. If we beat up enough barrels, we might get more scrap. Take some chicken wings. Sorry, I mean chicken thighs and drumsticks. Any wood? Alright, wood it is. Oh, speaking of wood, more wood. The things you gotta do for materials in games, right? Okay, so I'm not necessarily ashamed to say this, but gaming will never go on the back burner. It has always been something I've been passionate about. It has been something that I personally would love to get into. Like, I would love to get into the gaming industry. And I would love to be able to actually put my degrees to use. Ow. Oh no, Twitch side of things. You guys have got ads in a couple of minutes here. That's just disgusting. Scrap metal is what we're looking for right now. And string. You know what? And cloth. We need it all. So, a little bit about me, Mace. Yeah, I mean, if you looked at like the profile, I've spent some time in the military. I was a late joiner. I've been a gamer all my life, so gaming is my way of my escape, so to speak, right? And it's going to be everybody's escape, so it's not just a unique thing to me. But let me see how many scrap I got. 7 scrap. All right. Do I want armor or do I want? I want armor. I have enough to make this. I might actually. Let's see, 7. That's 4. 6. I can make a. Oh, you son of a bitch! Yeah, of course, I can't break that down to be anything else. See, that I forgot about. But, you know, it's kind of just more getting the quest done, because now new adventures await.
What is it this time?
The cleansing fire.
Don't waste your
I need shroud wood. I know I did forget about the R for when I'm checking my stats, but it's like I said, just a matter of just kind of progressing the quest forward. That's one thing I actually think this game needs is the ability to recycle something. But what I was saying was before I sidetrack myself anymore, gaming is always like I said, gaming's always been an important part of my life, and when I went to school, I was streaming full time, or I wasn't streaming full time, but I was streaming a lot more on Mixer when Mixer was a thing. And that got me. I eventually made partner on Mixer. So that got me the ability to see that, hey, I was doing decent at something I thought I was, mediocre at. Depending on who you talk to, they'll tell me I was mediocre regardless. Those are your friends. Yeah, so you get it. You understand. You understand that gaming is everybody's way out, escape, whatnot. But going through school, I picked 2 degrees that I personally thought would have been something that I could have utilized a lot more in the real world. When I say real world, I mean life. Turns out, slightly wrong. Do I regret taking them? No. Because I've got a master's in public relations, and I've got a bachelor's of communication, bachelor's of science in communications, and so now it's a matter of finding a job that I'm passionate about. Because the saying, if you're passionate about what you do, you will never feel like you worked a day in your life. And in doing so, I want to get into a spot where I can excel. Because ideally, if I had my way, I would probably still be in the military. But I made some decisions in the military that prevented me from reenlisting. So it's just one of those situations where it's like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I made my glider. I've got skill points. I should use those. Oh, yeah. The elixir well. I am probably going to die a lot. You, because I can't cycle you. Equip you. And now we put stuff away. Yep. Crafting. I need a table for another box. I don't have the material for another box. Fun times. Give me a second here. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hang on. Give me a second. I need to make sure I link my account. Okay, I already did that. Alright, cool. Sorry. Double checking to make sure I got my drops on Twitch taken care of. Because, you know, you got to get the drop, right? All right. And... there is the elixir well. So here's the thing, Mace. New World I played. I did not like New World. I did not like just the way it it felt very one-sided, right? Like you'd have the bigger streamers who would pick their factions and people would just flock to their. Oh, don't even worry about Twitch. Like, if you enjoy watching your streams on YouTube, stay on YouTube. If you enjoy watching your streams on Twitch, stay on Twitch. If you enjoy watching your streams on any platform, I'm one to say stay on the platform and enjoy yourself. Doesn't necessarily hurt to, you know, stretch your wings and check out other platforms and see what other people are doing. You never know who you might find. But New World was one of those games that I did not really. I got into, and I enjoyed my time in it until it got down to like the factions versus factions, and they really just kind of like, you know, beat you over the head because of, oh, hi, don't mind me, boys. Ow. Ow. I am not prepared for this level. I was not prepared for this level. Ow. I was not prepared for this level at all. Alright, let me organize my parts a little bit better. You go here. I did not empty my bag at all. Oh, wait, that's right. I didn't have the strength for it. Cool. Ashes of the Creation, I never really played. I did not get into that. I heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. Dune I got into, and that turned into another just absolute cluster. Because you would get your, again, you would get your factions that would just, you know, rush certain things during the big faction combat, and it affected a lot of how you played the game and on how you earned your rep. The land's red. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. He's gonna kick my butt. Oh, wrong. Oh, where'd my axe go? Ow. Yes, let's play this game on regular. It's easy. I thought I had skills. I have no skills. All right. Put my felling axe back on. Throw this here. Throw that there. Throw that there. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Mace. I imagine you're laughing. And that is perfectly fine. You know what? Let me use this. So I can go into this fight fresh. Make sure I'm back on the right one. Alright, gotta remember my felling axe is 7. I will probably die. Well, when I kill that spore. To just walk through here. Okay, walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Okay, now I'm gonna walk away. Oh, game. Why you do this to me? Ha! Ha! I got it! I got it! No, no. You're not getting my butt. You're not getting my butt. Go to sleep. And that's one of the problems that I have with playing a bunch of different games that have dodge mechanics on different buttons. So, I don't know if you... I'm pretty sure you've got games on Steam or you play games on Steam. There's a new free-to-play game called Where Winds Meet. It's a... what is it? A wuxia? Basically, you're a cultivator, and you gotta do stuff, and you gotta train and repeatedly do things over and over again to get stronger and that type thing. I think it's called. I think it's wuxia. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but you would know what I meant if you've seen it or if you're familiar with those games. Okay, good. You're familiar with it. I've got my dodge on. And I should just honestly just do this to all my games. I should just remap the keybinds. But I've got my dodge on my mouse. And in this game, I completely forget it's on my control. So I always just eat a whole lot of fucking damage. Also, excuse the language, like I said before, prior service, and certain words are like commas to me. Alright, so that's done. I don't need this glider pinned anymore, so I need to remember to take that off. You, on the other hand, sir, come here. Come here. I dodged that. Whole lot of chicken wing and hot dog and bologna there. I forget, I have my shield too. Can I dodge with my shield? Shield? No, I can't dodge with my shield, but that's fine. We're outie. Oh, look, bugs. Oh, look, more bugs. Oh, look. An archer. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. Oh. find my way out of here. I think it's up this road. That game is still around. Ow! Listen, I only have one health pot. I can't fast travel because I'm in the shroud. I need to find my way up. Up, up, and away, shroud. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. I thought that game was long done. So let's abuse a game mechanic that should not have been a thing. Skyrim. There's the house. See, like, when you said MMOs, I figured you were playing, like, maybe Eve, World of Warcraft. There's so many MMOs. Star Wars, the old... What's the Old Republic? Yeah, the old... I think it's the Old Republic. I have resin. I don't have element fur. I have not done. Can't do that yet. But I have completed my quest. For now. I gotta collect spark. There we go. Now I've got some skill points. So I was planning on going warrior. More endurance into runner. I don't know. I like the fact that the one allows me to kite. Really? I actually find that as that is a unique take there, Mace. Well, I mean, I guess I should call you Drew because your name is Mace Win Drew. But I like calling you Mace, if you don't mind. I think WoW, like original vanilla WoW, was originally well done. Going into retail, double jump is good, and what is that other one? Double jump was good, and there was this one, updraft. Updraft is fantastic. When they brought it back as retail WoW, it definitely started losing its luster. You know, being able to run into what would have been a 40-man back in the original vanilla days was one of those things where it's just like, that's you're kind of killing it for me. Give me something that's a little bit more complex. Give me some new content. I think by far, for me, World of Warcraft reached its peak with Wrath of the Lich King. A lot of the expansions afterwards I did not like. Like, I would buy the expansion, I would go back into it, and I would try to like it, and it wasn't the same. Now, mind you, again, it also had to do with with some of the people I was playing with at the time when I originally started. The first guild that I was ever part of was a guild on Mal'Ganis, where the biggest Horde alliance, or the Horde faction, the biggest Horde guild was a group called the Elitist Jerks, and we would go toe to toe with them on a regular basis. And 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10. I'd say more often than not we would get our asses kicked. But it was one of those things where it's just like that's what kind of made the game fun, you know. All right, so Warriors got Constitution. That gives me health. And the Warriors Path gives me increased melee damage. Increase my strength. Feast will give me meat, increases health with an additional 15%. That would always be good as well. Defeating shroud infested enemy with a melee weapon restores 5 seconds in the shroud. That'll give me the ability to stay within the shroud a little bit longer. See, that I understand. And EverQuest is also a different style of MMO. It was a little bit more I don't want to say all inclusive. Saying all inclusive makes it sound wrong. But it was a little bit more of a challenge to learn the EverQuest, the different classes in EverQuest and play through it, if I remember correctly. I tried dabbling in EverQuest a little bit, and it didn't quite work out for me. So it was one of those things where it's just like, I'll try WoW. Like, I had a friend, I basically asked me if I wanted to play, and I was like, I don't know if I want to play it. He's like, you know what? We need somebody who's interested. You seem like you're interested. Here's a copy of the game. Come play with us, and we'll we'll teach you and we'll walk you through. So, in the game with my partner, I went down the tank tree, and Nemesis is fantastic as long as your partner has the ability to heal. This is amazing. The water aura, fantastic if you're working in parties.
Hey!
Shut up, Anders. I'm looking at my skills. I can never seem to get the crash down to work because most of the times I'm like just staying on the ground and I'm swinging through enemies. But I have that on my tank build. So I went full tank to include Earth Aura. I don't think I've gotten thick skin yet. That's the next one I was going to get. And then I dabbled into Survivors for endurance and the double jump. And then I think I dabbled a little bit into the Warrior for the melee damage. I don't know if I remember if I got Purification. But it's one of those where you kind of like mix and match and try to figure out what's best for you. My hybrid was in my attempt at Pally build, so I went down the Warrior and then okay, so yeah, so you went down that and then into the healer. It makes sense. Honestly, it makes sense. Sorry, I'm also checking the time because I've got a limited amount of time during the week to stream. I try to do my streams on the weekends if possible. And if you go through like any of my VODs, you'll see like I stream a whole bunch of stuff. Some of it's good, content's good. Some of it, content's not so good because I just get focus faced, like when I'm playing Cyberpunk, or when we're shit talking each other in Baldur's Gate. I might steal another one of endurance. What do I need for Merciless? So I can do one more in endurance. Or I can do 2 into runner. And then 1 into con. I think I might do that. So let's get the con. A little bit more health. And then let me increase my sprinting speed and reduce my stamina cost. Choices, right? See, it almost seems like the survivor tree might be good for a single player build, but I don't know what you might pair that up with like trickster or something. Maybe even like ranger or assassin. Okay, so that makes sense. That's the way they call it Beastmaster. Yeah, get the buff would be nice, but that's a really big sink. And that's why I'm contemplating picking this up or take another one of endurance and then take 1 in strength or another 1 in con, you know? So I've only got 2 skill points left. I can do strength, I can do 2 strength, or 1 strength, 1 endurance, or 1 strength and another con. But that kind of spreads me out all in like the warrior, barbarian, and in this case, athletics tree. Splash dash. Now you perform an evasive dash while swimming or diving. Huh. Go with strength. Like, honestly, I have a feeling I might be going down the warrior path primarily. And I might do endurance. Dexterity wouldn't hurt either, but I don't necessarily use bows. I am close range, and it's gonna suck when I have to fight banshees because they don't like to come down. I might hold on to that point. No, I should spend it. So I will get points as I level. Yeah, I'll take the 2 strength. All right, Anders. Why are you... What? What? This is why we can't have nice things, Anders. Seriously. All right. What do you have for
There's
me?
fire, there's hope.
All right. Time to build a grappling hook. Put you back, because I don't need you. Get the rock out of here. Get the rubble out of here. Sticks I don't need. Scrap can go here. Can go there. I don't have any more space. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take you. We'll salvage you. Salvage you. I have enough string so I can make another. Of course, I would need the twigs. I'm so used to the magic boxes. Magic boxes would be fantastic. But no, not at early game. You go here, you go here. Oh, hello, Loam. How are you doing? How is the map making? Oh no, it's a raid. Well, welcome Loam, Belle, and everybody coming in from Loam's channel as she was making her maps for our Pathfinder stories. Fantastic campaigns, by the way. Cook. I have the Chimkins. All right. Give me a second here. No, no, go away. Come over here. All right, fine. Ugh. I was gonna check something. What? Yeah. I gotta shake the rust from ramparts. All right, what was I doing? I can get rid of the glider. I don't need that pinned anymore. It was right there. Go away. I need grappling hook. I need shroud spores, which I should have enough of. I need 7 shroud spores, 4 scrap. I only have 2 scraps. So I have to beat some stuff up. I only have 3 shroud spores. I'm gonna go beat some more stuff up. Well, everybody coming from Lone Stream, welcome. Welcome over. You guys might not know me, but I am Viveric in Loam's Monday games when we are playing. I am there a good portion of the time. Sometimes I'm busy, sometimes I'm not, but I will say I'm having fun with Loam's little creative storytelling that she does. And Mace, I know you can't see the chat. I don't have it popped up on stream, but I do some Pathfinder stuff with a friend of mine over. Cashin, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the family. I do some Pathfinder stuff with a friend of mine over on Twitch on Mondays. So if you ever played like D&D or you've seen like a tabletop simulator D&D, it's kind of similar. Not, I shouldn't say kind of similar. It is a how can I describe it? It's done through an app called Fantasy Grounds, and they do a fantastic job with it. Oh, I like this axe. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Mace. What up, Demdra? How you doing? How was the map building, Loam? Kazin is Mace and Mace is Kazin. Got it. Well, I appreciate you following on both aspects. Thank you for the follow, Dendra. Welcome to the family as well. What was I doing? I was gonna do. I need metal scraps. Oh, I may have found myself in a pickle. I may have definitely found myself in a pickle. All right, it's coming back. It's coming back. Shh. Hush. Hush. Don't you wish evil upon me, Ricky Bobby. Cloth. I need more shroud spores. Oh wait, hang on. I need to get my revenge. Where is he? Ow! Stop shooting me! Dick. Give me all that. You are an ass, bro. Alright. Now it's run, Forest, run. Now so we gotta find our way back out of here. Nope. Oh! I didn't even make it. Oh. Deadly Shroud is no joke. Can I even get my stuff back? Yeah, cool. We got it back. All right. That was oof. I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. It was terrible. Oh no! I need you. I need you. Give me those. Cast the path out. Also, welcome back from the commercials, folks. I don't know if you guys saw, but I got my ass handed to me by Deadly Shroud. It was not fun. It hoit a lot, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get my gear back. So I need what little bit of stuff I have right now to craft my grappling hook. Oh, no, I don't want it. Wrong button. I like this axe. I like this axe a lot. You'll come to notice that a lot of the stuff that I press is usually panic. Oh, look. You got any scrap for me? No scrap for me. Alright, let's get out of this shroud, even though we still, do a little bit of exploring in 3 minutes. I gotta take a tally of what I've got, gear-wise, or material-wise, I should say. Totally going the wrong way. Oh, hey, look, friends. I am a rogue with an axe. Come here. This is not creepy whatsoever. Yes, I will take you. Yes, I will take you, because you need what I need. Yeah, I missed. Where's my bridge? Got. We're just gonna Skyrim our way out. Yeah, no, definitely was not intending to eat in the middle of a fight. But what I was saying though, if I remember correctly, as I was talking about Pathfinder, if you look up a company called Fantasy Grounds, they have a virtual tabletop system that you can use to do D&D campaigns, Starfinder campaigns, a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're interested, check out Fantasy Grounds. I think it's fantasygrounds.com. And you can take a look at it. You can download the executable, the program itself for free. What was it? Roll20? Like, this one doesn't even have to be in a browser. It's its own thing. You download it. Highly recommend, every once a week, usually about Mondays. You make sure you always update it if you do pick it up or check it out. But if you're interested, I would say go check them out. They've always got something in the works, and it's what we do our Pathfinder games on Monday nights. And honestly, I should start streaming those so long as I'm not the only one streaming them. I've like I said, been trying to get back into the hang of streaming or into the swing of streaming. And overall, it's a great experience. They do fantastic work. All right, so I still need string. String. I have 5 string. I need 2 more, but I still need scrap. I have 1 scrap in here I can steal. Might need to go beat up some stuff. So I need 1 more scrap, 2 more string, and I have enough spores to make my grappling hook. So we're going to go beat up some stuff. And I think currently right now they're running some sort of giveaway. Now, mind you, this giveaway obviously I would recommend for if you've utilized Fantasy Grounds, but it is a whatchamacallit. Basically, you know, tell us why you love. Oh, okay. Totally worked out in my favor. Tell us why you love XYZ or what you love about Fantasy Grounds. You have the ability to potentially win a bunch of guidebooks, like starter guidebooks, DM books. Oh, hey, look. String. You got any scrap for me? I also love if you're still hanging around. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate you. Gotta go find some metal. Some barrels. Barrels will have metal. Hey, look, a barrel. It gave me wood. I got a rock. Like, there's so many D&D ones, like D&D Online. I know that's newer, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Roll20, which that was the go-to for a long time. But then they started having, I think it was issues. I'm not sure. I know a lot of people started veering away from Roll20 and they were trying to find other variants. Really? Really? I should not have scrapped that. Made that 1 plate. Oh, making that 1 plate screwed me. Hello. I'm here for your metal. I know I've missed some metal down here. There's gotta be some scrap down here somewhere. Come on. Maybe up the chest? I cannot beat up the chest. Cool. I got a water pouch. I don't need a water pouch. I need scrap. I just need 1 scrap. Give me 1 scrap, please. least scrap a weapon or something so I can get scrap out of it, you know? That'd be nice too. Ah! That's what I needed. Alright, now I can make my grappling hook. Alright, and... Ooh, unfortunately, it is getting to that point where I'll make this grappling hook, I'll save it here, and then I will make the attempt to come back to it. However, I might end up just kind of putting it on the back burner, and the next time I do stream it, I might be streaming my other character, my higher character. Depending on how things go. And if, you know, if my partner and I get back into Enshrouded, we played a lot of it while we were waiting for various games come out. Now, you might also see me doing Star Citizen as well, Mace. Cousin, sorry. And that is a game that I immensely enjoy, but at the same time, I hate. Just because of how much jank is in that game. But it's one I want to see make to the end. Or, you know, make it to gold. Squadron 42, which is the single player, the campaign version of that's supposed to be out this year. I think it's later on this year. Star Citizen's the MMO version. So, it is definitely something that you might see me playing a lot too. A lot of the guys that I game with, we play that, we play Helldivers, we play a bunch of stuff. But, like I said, folks, I'm going to wrap it up here. Kazan, pleasure to meet you. Demdra, thank you for the follow. Kazan, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow on the YouTube side of things under your Mace account. I appreciate you guys. And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other things that came through here. Lone with the raid, Rooster with the raid. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys hopefully for another stream. Might be a different game, might be the same game. But now you guys have followed, just keep an eye out. You can find me on social media. I should say X. I was going to say Twitter. Under at NinjaBibs. I don't post there often very much anymore. But thank you guys again. And I will see you guys for hopefully another stream, maybe later on this week. So, be safe out there if I don't see you. I look forward to seeing you guys for the next one. And I will catch you guys later on. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should go find somebody to raid. Who can I raid? Who do I have? We'll pass on the love. And I know who we might go raid. We'll keep the Enshrouded love going. Maybe help people get some drops. Now I gotta make sure I get his name right. Alright guys, I'm gonna take you over to a friend of mine. I haven't talked to him in a really, really long time. Last time I talked to him, we used to play a lot of GTA RP. He is currently playing some Enshrouded. So if you guys are planning on sticking around to watch Enshrouded to earn the drops, or if you just like Enshrouded, I will take you over to my friend, Mr. Joka. And if you guys would like to stay with the raid, if not, I encourage you guys to go explore Twitch. Go explore whatever Twitch or streaming platform you enjoy watching. And I will see you guys for the next one.